Yo guys, what's happening?
What's up?
Gene, you should say something first, man. It's your group, not mine.
Yeah, here with Andre, decided to pay me a visit here in Sacramento, California, and it's definitely cool to be able to meet him live. And
likewise, man. Likewise. I'm just making sure this phone doesn't drop off or anything.
Yeah.
Let me fix this maybe so people can see us and stuff. And this is going live in your group, right? So it should be fine. Should have some visitors here in a second. But
I'm on the side.
Be careful so the phone doesn't drop.
All right, cool. So yeah, Andre has been traveling around the U.S.
Yeah, been around the U.S. for the past sort of 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been 16th of July we came here, so he's been around, almost a month, right? I mean, today we should have been in London already, but we decided to cancel our ticket and stay in U.S.
He definitely likes it over here.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, going back to New York right now by car. So.
Oh, wow, it's a long drive.
Yeah, absolutely. Is this going to your group? Let me just double check.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna double check from my phone, my cracked iPhone here. I've cracked it, and just making sure we can. We are actually live here right now in your group. Sometimes I mess up. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, all right, cool.
I just joined a bit late here. Guys, what's happening? If you got any questions, feel free to ask. What we're talking about today, how important it is to network with other entrepreneurs. I'm checking here on my phone right now that we are live. And there's no issues. My cracked iPhone here. And yes, I'm hoping it stays alive till I get back to London.
Yeah, basically the topic of this video, we want to talk about how it's important to network and connect with other entrepreneurs that are, especially those that are in your niche, in the type of industry that you're in. Because like just right now, me and Andre, we connected. We shared some insights and just some cool stuff. What's working for him, what's working for me, and how just business in general and how we could improve our growth and everything. Because at the end of the day, it's your network is your net worth, and what they say.
Absolutely, yeah. Just talked about some stuff like Facebook ads, the future for the eBay, as well as Amazon, Facebook ads, Shopify. Just comparing the platforms against one each other, and obviously things are growing every single day, and we gotta be able to adapt and provide the best possible information to you guys as possible. So that's what we've been talking about, and obviously, I mean, networking with other entrepreneurs, how important that is. Super important, I think, just like investing into yourself.
Yeah, that's why I think a lot of times that's why it's important to go to events, and just that's a good opportunity to meet with other entrepreneurs, and that's where you get to have the personal connection, personal touch and share ideas and just ask questions, because a lot of times we don't always have a chance to ask that online and everything, and it's definitely a different experience talking to a person in real life than over the Facebook or on the internet,
Absolutely. Is there comments coming up, by the way? Guys, feel free to comment or say something. I know it's not the best time for the European guys, so whoever is following us from Europe might not be finding this the best time to watch, but if you're watching this in a replay, drop down your comments, ask any questions or whatever. When Gina said events and stuff like that, I do agree. However, I must say that you should go only to the paid events. Free events, in my opinion, is just like going on YouTube. I feel like there should be a monetized. There should be always you should always pay for it, because if you pay for it, that means you value it, right?
Yeah.
That means that person who is doing it for you values his time, and if he's valuing his time, that means he's what's going on, Raymond? That means he's presenting a good quality information. That's what I think. I will never do a free event.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, we're in this business to make money.
Exactly. You gotta be honest.
Every event, there's an expense. So if a person is launching a good quality event, he's gonna have quality content, quality people coming in, guest speakers to speak. So it's gonna cost money. So
he should be paid for it. He should be paid for it.
It's a respect to the presenter or who's the host of an event.
Yeah, to respect his time, to respect his time spent to provide the value. I mean, it's fine to provide free information over the YouTube and stuff. Help people out for free. It's a part of the game. There's nothing wrong with that. But any respectable person should always value their time. So when you're trying to network with other people, when you're trying to connect with other people, and they tell you that everything should be out there for free, I mean, you are following the wrong people. That's my opinion. And
yeah, I wanted to add to that. What's funny is that we're getting into this business and online business. This is business. There's no difference whether it's online business or whether it's traditional Starbucks franchise, whatever business you're in. We're in business, and we know that every business requires an investment. You know, so we're not here to, like, you know, play games or babysit. So it's just a mindset that everybody has to have, that in business you got to invest, you know, and in anything. So a lot of times people, they expect things for free, you know. Even if you find a job, go apply to a job, there are some expenses you gotta, you know, spend to buy clothes, pay for gas, whatever, you know. We all programmed to think that it's normal. But when it comes to business, and when it comes to especially to the online business, people think we should get everything for free and get information. And what I always say, you know, there's many people say that, oh, there's a lot of great information on YouTube you could find, and I totally agree with that. YouTube has a lot of great info. I still go to YouTube, but when I want to learn a specific skill, I want to develop a specific skill, like Facebook ads. I just invested another $1,000 into Facebook ads to a mentor that I know is very successful with it, because YouTube has a ton of information there, and I would have to spend so much of my quality time trying to dig through the information, trying to pick up this, that, and most videos, a lot of them have very similar information, so I have to watch like thousands of hours to put it together, and then if I'm not overwhelmed still, I may be able to take action, you know. But, you know, if I want to, you know, create a serious skill set, I would rather invest into a mentor, you know, and learn.
That time you spend on YouTube, you can go and spend working as an electrician, right?
Yeah.
That you're spending on right now, and you're making crazy money there. So go and spend that time, whatever you spend on YouTube, or 50 hours you spend on YouTube watching the stuff, you'll make what, like, I don't know, 5,000 extra at your job or something?
Yeah.
And in those hours or whatever, 3,000, right? And there you go, you know, time is paid.
Because, like, in business, we're here to make money. We're not here to just, you know, bullshit.
Yeah, we're
around
not here to make friends.
Games.
We're not here to make friends. We're not here to make new family, right? I mean, yes, of course, friends come, you know, they kind of come into the place as well, because you do meet good people. I mean, I met a lot of great people. I met Gene, and that's why I'm talking to him right now, and we're sitting here in Sacramento, and there's beautiful weather, and talking to you guys and discussing the mindset. The mindset is the key, guys. And I had one guy today commenting on one of the posts in one of the groups, saying, like, Andre, I mean, I'm expecting a lot of money back if I do invest, you know, with you and whatever, right? And then just, like, you know, he's saying the stuff that, you know, how do I know? How do I know for sure that I will be getting the results? How will I know for sure that this works? Well, when you're going to university, I gave him the good example. When you're going to university and when you're going for a degree,
no guarantee on
there's
that.
no guarantee. Well, how will you know that you will like a profession that you're going and studying? How will you know that this profession is going to be there for you till you're 65, till the pension? How will you know that you're going to use the papers? You still got to pay for those papers, because you're paying for the professor's time, you're paying for the university, you know, you're paying for the degree and stuff. And then whatever you do with that paper, it's your personal decision after. All right?
Yeah,
So
my cousin actually just got a job with Apple. He still has student loans of $100,000.
he must pay it.
And people think, you know, when it comes down to school, they're just programmed to where it's normal, you know.
Yeah.
We're programmed that it's normal to go pay for that, but when
Yeah.
it comes to business, we're looking for freebies. We're looking for, I mean, everybody. I mean, I did it myself too, you know, until I realized that that's just a waste of time. You know?
Absolutely, man. Well said. That's programmed. Programmed that school is normal. But in reality, I mean, most of the stuff that people are going to study in university, you can learn from your own experience or from internet these days. I mean, apart from if you want to become a doctor, you know, a lawyer or engineer, some sort of, you know, then you probably need like a practical skill.
Yeah, but coming back to the title of this video, I mean, all these great things are great. You know, we just wanted to share our opinions, because we keep seeing people asking, you know, oh, can we just go to YouTube and learn everything, you know, and stuff. You possibly can, but you could also fail miserably and just get information overload and just quit, because it happens.
And that's what
every
happens
day.
all the time. That's
Yeah.
what 99% of the people can't keep up with the, you know, with the information and stuff. I mean, I've started in this industry we're pretty much known for as well. I've learned a lot myself, but I had that discipline. And you had a discipline as well, right? But then you quit and then you came back.
Yeah,
right?
man, I invested in so much coaches and maybe more than what I should have. Because also that's another thing that you could catch yourself buying a bunch of courses and keep on looking for that some secret out there, you know, when in reality most of them are.
At least you got it right. At least you
Yeah.
understand that. You know, if I'm lazy, if I can't do this myself, if I don't want to waste all my time, like I'm just gonna go and buy the time. That's
Yeah,
good.
but also what I learned most important is the community that you're being a part of. Like, since as the title of this video states, that you want to network with other people, you want to be part of the community, you want to be, you know, network and build a relationship with other people that are doing the same business like yourself. Because, you know, I don't know everything. Andre doesn't know everything. You don't know everything. So we all kind of like
we're learning from
feed
each
off
other.
of each other, learn, and that's the important part. A lot of stuff, like some stuff I learned from other members that I contacted, like I didn't find it in any course, you know. It's crazy.
there is nothing. Yeah, I mean, Gene took my coaching like 2 years ago, and he managed to get some good results from it. So, but there's nothing wrong with asking questions. I mean, sometimes, my students reach out to me as well, and I'm like, what are you telling me there? I'm like, send me the link to this. I didn't even know about this, and there's no shame in that. I'm not gonna go and say, okay, I knew about this, I just haven't included this in my training or something. Right?
Never think like you're the badass dude that knows everything. Nobody could suggest you.
It's not gonna happen. No, if you know everything, then
sometimes newbies tell me, like people that just starting out on the eBay, they tell me some stuff. I'm like, good idea. You know.
It's weird we're not getting any comments here, by the way. I guess people are asleep. Guys, if you're here, drop a comment. Where are you watching from?
Probably Sunday. They're like out there hanging out.
Yeah, well, Europe is asleep. Probably gonna watch some recording or something, and I'm definitely gonna slam it on my YouTube channel as well. Why not? You put in yours as well. Put in yours, yeah. So,
yeah, like usually Sunday here in the US, we go spend time with families and. You know, like we just it's my dad's birthday tomorrow, and we were actually at the restaurant. And when I hear that Andre give me a ring that he's coming over, I'm like, oh.
Let's
talk to
meet
my dad, hey, happy birthday stuff, but I'm gonna have to move away for a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I'm not here often as well. Yeah. And my wife is messaging me right now. Hold on.
Guys, comment. Let us know who's up live with us. You know, Andre has actually shown me, you know, this live Facebook live that I'm not really super useful. I've done, you know, several of them, but I'm planning to be more active and do more lives and stuff. And
my wife is messaging me at the same time right now, and Haywall Hampstead, that's in London, North London. My wife is doing shopping right now. She's messaging me to buy some GPRS watches for a child.
You still got London awake? What time is it in London right now?
What time in London?
Yeah.
It's like 8 hours plus, so it's gonna be 11:12.
Oh, it's not
so
bad.
It's not bad. 11 o'clock. You should be guys still hustling and working. If you're not, because I was hustling and working this time. I was hustling and working every day till like 5 a.m.
It's crazy. Like me personally, I still have my electrical job just because it pays like, you know, over $10,000 a month and plus benefits, health, and everything. But I'm still managed to you know, run my business and outsource the time-consuming tasks, and just it's all about automating business, and which this internet opportunity allows us to do. But a lot of times, like, I only sleep like 2-3 hours a night because I'm over there, like, I wake up at 4 in the morning and I'm still awake at 2. My wife's like, how can you do this? I'm like, I don't know, it's just a passion in me that just kind of drives me, you know?
Right. And it's 6 p.m. in Florida.
Oh, wow.
That's where we're going right now. I'm tired of this Western time zone. It's like I wake up, I can't do nothing.
Right.
Because a lot of my audience is in Europe. I've noticed that. I got a lot of Russian audience, a lot of the people from Europe. And when I wake up, it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning. It's like 7, 6 o'clock in the evening in UK. Like when Europe, everybody's bombarding my inbox and everybody's like waiting for an answer from me. And I've noticed that a lot. I mean, the audience is, you know, it's like nobody on the Western coast. Everybody's kind of like, after 3 o'clock, it's dead. Because everybody in Europe is sleeping, and then everybody's on the East Coast is kind of relaxing as well. It's just,
maybe it's time for you to go and enjoy.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. After like 3 or 4 o'clock, I'm just working on my Facebook ads, my eBay stores, my Amazon stuff, whatever. And I'm just kind of like in a sleeping.
It's interesting how this business could get like addicted and stuff. And my brother's like, "Why is it everywhere we go, you're always on the phone answering messages?" And I'm like, "I don't know, it's just my life, you know." I mean, maybe I do have to discipline and maybe set some time off.
No, man, discipline is the key, man. I'm still struggling with that, even though I try to plan out my day. But the main thing is, the main advice I can give you guys from myself personally as I'm studying, and trust me, guys, 80% of the who is that?
Mohammed D. Zakaria.
Yeah, Raymond. Guys, where you watching from? Drop down in the comments where you watching from. Comment your city. All right, your city, where you watching from. And yeah, the main thing for me is, and like I said, guys, a year ago I didn't know the 80% of the information that I do know right now. But the main thing is always remains with the actual discipline and schedule of your time. So the schedule of your daily routine. I notice when I wake up like 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, that happens once a year, right? Once a year only for me. But that day is the best.
Waking up at 4 in the morning.
No, there's no way, man. But 4 o'clock in the morning, that's a different story. That's when you have to go to bed again about 2. 4 a.m. just messes up the whole thing. All right. So guys, questions, just put them in the group. Let's not answer any questions in terms of like the big ones like Amazon Prime and stuff. Let's just have a chat here. I mean, Jin, you can answer meanwhile because the questions are kind of going quick if you want. There's some Prime question or something, right? Take a look. Yeah, guys.
Still getting used to this Facebook Live, so I'm having this problem. Prime account, they're shutting it down.
So like I said, guys, the schedule is the main thing. You know, if you wake up early, you can get done a lot more things. It's just how it works. When I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, oh, the day is like ahead of me. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning. When I wake up at 11, I'm done. Because it takes about 2 hours to wake up after this because you're waking up at the wrong time. Your clock is messed up. At 1 or 2 o'clock, you start your day. And then by 5 or 6 o'clock, you get lazy.
Did I touch the screen with my finger or something? Oh, okay, now it's better.
Something about the Amazon Prime. You gotta contact the Amazon stuff, man. Maybe something wrong with your card and stuff.
Go ahead and make a post in the group, and I'll jump in and respond to that.
That's what I always tell to my crowd as well, guys. You know I have a group as well, so you know, I always tell, slam the questions in the group. You know, just use the group for the support. And that's another thing. That's another thing with people. A lot of the people need to learn how to become more resourceful. A lot of people expecting things to be teaspooned. You know, they expect things to be handed in for free. You know, it's fine. We're here to help.
Where are you?
Yeah, where are you?
Sacramento, California.
Where are we? We're Sacramento. We're in California right now. Yeah, we're on our way from California right now. We're going to Nebraska and Wyoming, and then we're going to Vasim. Yes, Jin took my coaching. He took my coaching to learn more.
Yeah,
that's what we're talking about.
Because I've been dropshipping on eBay since 2012. He wasn't my first initial foundation, but you know, like I could say, it was definitely my foundation to outsourcing, and I was able to master that. Yeah, because before I bought in 2016, nobody was really outsourcing. Everybody was doing everything themselves, and you know, when I started outsourcing, that's when the real financial freedom you earn, because you actually become a real business, not just self-employed doing everything yourself.
Right. Well,
this live about is just connecting and you know, telling you guys that the importance of networking with other business owners and just people that are doing the same thing what you do, because you know, it's like I said, it's like coals. You know, if there's a one coal, it's gonna like basically the fire will die off. But when we stick together, you know, that's when we're stronger. You know, and the whole topic of this you know, video, there's not really like specific. We're just hanging out and just, you know, connecting. You know, I met Andrei in Sacramento here. He came to visit, and
just drinking dragon fruit tea and relaxing when he drinks coffee and when he's done his coffee
already done.
Yeah, like I've said, guys, like Jin said, I mean, if he learns, if he, let's say, does something different, or he picks up a skill and then he releases some kind of a training, you know, there's like, you know, I'm gonna go and buy it, I'm gonna go and take it, you know, and other way around, you know, because you want to learn from other people and at the same time you want to respect the time. So it's just like, you know, you got to go and invest into yourself, I believe, especially if you want to do something, you know, especially if it's related to your niche and things like that. You know, there's always options available. You know, that's what I tell people all the time. It's time or money. Whatever that you're worth, whatever that you value more, that's what you are investing in. If you have plenty of time and you don't think you can make a use of that time, and you can just go and study information and stuff, you can do it. But I always think, you know, you should always put money versus time.
Yeah.
Sorry, time versus money. But I mean, spend money to save time.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, your time is equals to money. Because if you could have spent that time to make money, or you spend with family, or you like, you know, your time is, there's a value to your time, and everybody has a different.
Yeah, we got a question about the sex toys right now. That's cool. Guys, feel free to put questions in the group. I'm actually thinking about using my talent for eBay dropshipping, make some friends. Cool, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you definitely want to create a friendship around what you do, you know, because that's how you want to learn and just, you know, see how it works for, you know, other people, and, you know, but the only thing.
15:20 right now. This minute will never happen again. This is gone. It's gonna be gone in about 20 seconds. This will be in the past, right?
Yeah.
That's why time is everything.
Yeah. So.
We will never be 23, or you like 29, yeah?
Or, no, 31.
Just say you're 29, all right?
Okay.
You'll never be 23 and 29, right? You just never be it again, right?
As it get fed up with so much
as it goes past, you know, it goes past. That's it. No, you don't get. I don't get fed up. No, it does get tiring. You want to stay home for a little bit, and that's what we are doing, because our daughter is going back to school in September. So that's why we're doing as maximum traveling as possible right now, because we're gonna have like a 2-month break. I know it sounds crazy, 2-month break. Some people takes 2 years. 2 years. I know some people that take 20 years to go and visit, you know, travel around and stuff. But yeah, we're taking about 2 months off. Oh shit. We're taking about 2 months off, and we're planning to spend New Year in Miami. That's what we're planning to do.
Yeah, Andrei is one of the few guys I know that travels like every month to different countries or something.
Yeah, crazy. Like we've done like 30 cities over the past 2 years, 1 year and a half. We started a year and a half exactly in September. My first trip was to Rome. I remember it right now. 2 years ago, man. Time flies. For any of you guys that are interested in football, you know, I was reading the news the other day. I mean, you probably don't know as well. You're not interested in football, right? Like
soccer?
Yeah, soccer. Yeah, in America it's called soccer. There was a football player who was disqualified at the time when I was in Rome. He's playing
Croatia? Croatian guy?
No, Yeremenko. He's actually from Finland, but he's Russian. He got disqualified. He played for CSKA Moscow, right? And now his disqualification is finished. It's 2 years gone, man. I was in Rome, sitting, drinking limoncello, right, the Italian vodka, and I read the news, got disqualified for taking cocaine, for taking drugs. And now I'm reading the news, his ban is over, and it's been 2 years. Where's the life gone, right? 2 years. I was thinking like, damn, that's 2 years. That's a long. You know, he's probably never gonna come back and continue his football career. He's 31 right now. He got disqualified at 29. 31 is not too old for football, right? And he came back. And I was like, 2 years, where's the time going? That's what I'm talking about. So value your time, guys. That's like my, you know, most sincere advice to you guys. Gene, do you want to answer this question? What source do you use how to do first items gifts?
Amazon, Walmart, like you could check out the files. We have a file in the group that shows you all the good stores you could source from. And some people would choose to invest some money. I also have a beginner's guide for those people who are in my group interested, but I know Andrei.
It's cheap, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
go grab
bucks.
it. Just go and grab it, guys. Again, you'll save some time because you will learn some things from it, right? It's $20. What is $20 to you? That's like 3 of those drinks, right? 4 of those drinks. I don't know. That's like McDonald's meal.
By the way, you know, this video is gonna be probably posted on Andrei's group too. Like, what's the name of your group?
eBay, Amazon. I keep getting confused. eBay, Amazon Support Mastermind Group. Brackets
Okay.
Andrei Kreicbergs.
Yeah, and if you see this video, my group is eBay Dropshipping Mastermind. So,
Absolutely,
you know,
yeah.
It's we share a lot of good content and everything, so I just decided.
Yeah, Gene happened to open his own group. He just skyrocketed, and we got a lot of members in
Yeah,
here.
it's crazy. Like,
Yeah, good.
I was surprised.
We got combined 75,000 people combined. That's amazing, right? So some people will choose to invest some money on real estate and traveling. What do you think? I mean, you have the whole life to do that, right? Well, it's about the time when you want to do what you want to do. It really depends, right? For example, when you have more kids, you can't really travel. I don't know about you guys, but I'm planning to have at least 3 to 5 kids, all right, all together. So, Gene, you have like 3.
I have 3, yeah.
3, that's
we
good.
We just had a third one.
Yeah, and you probably have more, yeah?
Maybe.
Well, 29, 31, whatever, right? It's not old, right? For a man, it's nothing. For a woman, also nothing, right? So, especially these days, right?
We were thinking 4 would be a good number.
Yeah, 4. I mean, I say 3 to 5 is great. Three is already mission complete, I think. 3 is a mission complete. 1 is not enough because I'm the only child for my mom, and I know what it's like. I don't know what it's like not to have a sister. Even though I have a lot of cousins and stuff, my auntie has 4 kids, and she lives in a quite, I would say, I don't want to say poor city, but she's from where I'm from, and the living there is not so great. But you know, she chosen family over the, you know, traveling and financial or whatever, right? And she sacrificed that, so that's pretty cool. I believe that's a great thing to do, to give birth to as many, you know, human beings as possible, right? Right? So yes, so you choose traveling at the time, or whatever that you choose, expensive cars, real estate, at the time that you're ready, I think, right? I mean, I definitely plan to do real estate in the future. I definitely want to have my own, you know, houses and stuff, and I'm thinking of getting a house, you know, in the next 2.
I could tell you, just because you only have 1 kid, it's easier for you to travel. Once you have 3 or 4 kids.
No?
Yeah, I mean, you could still do it, but it's a lot harder. You know, they cry. Like everybody has their own like. You know.
Probably, yeah, I agree, man. Well, especially my wife takes care of our child a lot. I'm kind of like more of a on the relaxing side, which is not good. And I know it's a big responsibility.
Yeah.
I want to get your course, but I don't like outsource my business. I want to do it myself. Is that possible in your course? Yes, it's possible in any course. But why would you want to do everything yourself?
At the end of the day, you know, this is your business, you know, and you run it the way you want to run it. And the thing is, in any business, you know, if you do you want another job for yourself? If you do, then go ahead and do it all yourself. But the thing is, there are a lot of things that are like, you know, time-consuming things that you could outsource, and you could outsource for pennies on a dollar, you know, for $2 or so an hour or whatever, you know, whatever you negotiate with your virtual assistant.
Yeah.
You could have them do the, you know, the boring, you know, time-consuming tasks like researching products or like, you know, fulfilling orders. Like to me, it's not fun to sit all day and you know research or all day like processing orders. You know, it's something that I could hire somebody to do for $2 an hour. So why not? You know.
Yeah.
And you know, so I could focus on more important things to oversee and run the business versus then doing the, you know, the hard, time-consuming labor.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And I believe it's about priority. Yeah, exactly. I like to build my life first and get enough cash flow. I'll pay for my vacations, travels. I mean, yeah. I mean, I believe in making money fast and also getting rid of them fast. But obviously, you gotta stay in profit.
See, the thing is, you think Andrei would be able to travel here right now if he had to sit there and process orders? No, he would probably, even if he did come over here, he'd probably be in his freaking hotel processing orders and stuff, you know?
Like, not possible, no.
There has to be someone who manages and runs your business, you know, while you know, do the things that you love, you know? And that's, because if he wanted to have another job, you know, he would just go and get a job.
And I did have another job. I mean, first 2 years when I was dropshipping, I was doing everything myself. I was listing products, I was ordering them. I was doing
yeah,
hometown Sacramento. I was doing everything, and I was making money. Yeah, but I mean, was it worth it? I mean, I guess it was. I was only 18, 19, but it's just you know, my first ever mentor, I only had him for like a couple of days until he told me that he's charging me $1,000 for his time. I told him that you're kidding, and I know now why he would charge me $1,000, because his time is money. At that time, I was thinking, this guy's absurd. I mean, he's not even teaching me anything that excites me. But he was teaching me. His first thing that he told me was to outsource and stop listing products myself. And I was not listening to him. I was thinking I'm going to be a one-man superhero in my entire business. And unfortunately, he was right. Even though I thought he was very arrogant, I thought he was unprofessional. I thought he was just ripping me away. $1,000. It was a lot of money for me back in the days. But now I understand why he was charging me and why he refused to continue talking to me. Because I would do exactly the same thing right now if somebody would come to me. We'll get some initial free help from me, which is fine. But then we'll continue abusing my time.
It's because of the mindset, you know. It's a
mindset.
As you advance in your business, your mindset definitely changes, and you look at things. You look at the same thing like differently, you know, than you did like a few years ago.
Like people message me. I'm not sure about Eugene. You probably ignore a lot of people in the inbox as well, right?
I try to send them back to the group because there's just so many of you guys and just only one of me, so that's why, you know,
use group.
You gotta use leverage, you know. That's why that's the main reason why I built this group, to leverage leverage my time, because you know we all as a community can help each other and answer each other's questions, and you know I jump in whenever I can to ask questions. That's why I also have like help moderators to help me approve, because believe me or not, this group is totally free, but it does take a lot of time to manage, remove all the spam, all that stuff. Like if I would do it all myself, I would just, you know, it would be my, you know, another job to, you know, approve posts, you know, remove the spam, and, you know, deal with all that stuff. So thank you for everybody who helps out, and, you know,
you've got admins, right? My wife controls my group. Well,
yeah, my wife's not even in business. Like she's like family, like dealing with kids.
Yeah. My wife does a bit of both, and I'm trying to control my posts because I want to kind of keep it personal, because I want to make sure that, you know, people are getting support directly from me as well. I don't want to be coming fully automated, like, you know, spammed with bots and whatever. No, but yeah, you absolutely should have people helping you.
But Mohammedi, you definitely want to outsource this business and also build other streams of income.
We've got many streams of income. It's
you don't want to just fully, you know, marry to eBay, you know,
no.
You know, God forbid if eBay, you know, goes down. Oh, I don't know what happens. You know, like, you know, we don't know.
eBay, Amazon, Shopify, Facebook ads, affiliate marketing, you know, mentoring. I mean, I have like 5 or 6 streams of income. You know, affiliating, you know, all that kind of stuff. That, you know, everything is coming into one go. You know, that's why you should not be just doing. You know, don't think, guys, that we sitting here and we have one eBay account each and we just drop shipping. No.
Yeah, I don't think we dreamed all our lives to sell on eBay and nothing.
No.
eBay is just a good source of income that you know, helps you get to you know, do other things, you know,
and get you started, guys. And that's why I believe eBay is the easiest platform to begin with for a newbie. And you can make millions on eBay, but you can make 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can make a living. Good living. You can make a living if you push hard. A good living. That's you know, that's if you scale and if you put everything on autopilot, a good living that will allow you to travel, I'll say.
And this is the biggest reason why we're talking about outsourcing, because, you know, if you could outsource your eBay, then you could go and do Amazon, you could go and do other stuff. You know, what are we on our time?
Yeah, I'm good. No, I'm just watching my wife.
No, I'm talking about the live.
Oh, live? I'm not sure how long we have, like about half an hour? I'm just messaging my wife to ask where she is, because
this live, we just wanted to connect and you know, just
because we agreed it was gonna be here for about an hour. Because I mean, guys, you also gotta watch your time. We gotta have a long drive and stuff. Gina has
Andrei's in a rush.
Well, we're not in a rush, but you gotta watch your time and stuff, guys. I mean, this is another thing I don't get when people go and spend their weekends on things that don't even relate and help them to grow as a person, as a you know, as a figure, as an entrepreneur, and then they would go on you know, on Sunday evening to bed and you know, knowing that the alarm clock is set for the next day at 7 o'clock in the morning, and they complain about the life and they complain about the entire week. If you're just living for the weekends, that's not life. If you're just living for the weekends, no.
I enjoy every bit of
I mean, well, yeah.
Like it's funny, but even on my job, you know, we you know, fool around, we do funny stuff, you know.
Yeah, but
we enjoy it. Even though Andrei hates working a job.
No, I mean, I don't hate working a job. No, I don't understand people that are hating working at the job and still working at the job. You're different. You're working at the job that you like, and you get paid.
Not that I love it, like I
but you get paid. But
I want to go.
But you get paid loads of money there, man. That's a big difference. You get paid loads of money. I mean, you get paid loads of money there. So it's just you gotta prioritize things.
It's like we say, we do anything for your money, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't stress you out and stuff, and that's your routine, and then you know, why not run a business and do a job? There's so many successful people that are running a job and also running a business at the same time.
Eventually, like I'll, you know, but see, I'm a contractor. I'm an electrician, construction, so it's like I could easily leave right now and come back like a month later or whatever. You know, if they have a spot for me or not, I'll go somewhere else. So it's like, you know, it's a contract work. So.
Absolutely, yeah. The next big thing after outsourcing eBay business, I mean, do Amazon, do
Amazon, Shopify,
learn Facebook ads, do Shopify.
Or if you're so great with eBay, you could start mentoring people. You know, that's also an option.
You can do that, but that will be a competition for me, so don't do it. But no, I mean, it's everybody.
I mean, whatever. You can't stop people doing anything, you know. But like I said, you know, not just eBay, anything. If you know if you have a skill that another person doesn't have, you could start,
As my wife.
charging for your time, and
Yeah, absolutely.
you
Gene.
can start charging for your time to do something or a service,
If you have the skill, if you know, if the skill is proven to work,
and if there's a
it
need
helps.
for that skill. Also.
There's an important person going on live right now. Все okay? Не задержали, нет? Нормально все? My wife is happy, it's good.
Bags of,
Yeah, shopping. You give a woman a credit card and send it. Oh, you got a present for me as well? Oh, look at this, guys. I'm gonna wash my hair. First time in 7 days. I'm gonna wash my hair. No, seriously, we had a problem. We had a problem. We lost the shampoo. We lost the shampoo. Like I don't know. It's just gone. You're not in a rush. We can stay here for 10 minutes. Yeah. Good. Кристи, мы не спешим, нет? 10 минут, 15 минут, 6. Yeah. I promised you we're gonna be here for 1 hour. It's been like an hour and a half already. I know we're scheduled on time and stuff, but not that tight. But we got anybody else, guys? Feel free to comment, whatever. We're just here for a chill, really. I mean, I will take over you guys, Arabic audience. I will take over you guys, XD. Oh, all right, that's awesome, man. I know.
Go some, right ahead.
There's some big.
Just no spamming in the groups.
Yeah.
Build your own group. You can do whatever you want.
Okay. Oh, he's talking about the coaching. I know there's a big community. Like I know there's a big eBay group in Morocco. You've seen that group? Morocco eBay dropshipping. You probably have, no?
But I've noticed that in my group,
there's a lot of
Moroccan people.
A lot of Moroccan.
There's a big need for dropshipping.
Yeah, like in Morocco specifically. Like I've checked your group out as well, and I've checked mine. Mine has Morocco and Egypt, I think. There's quite a few. Like it's crazy. Would you say Shopify is the hardest of all? Okay, it depends what's hard for you. I would say it's the most expensive thing to do because of our Facebook ads. Popcha, step back at this. It's your shopping. Okay, that's fine. Told her to leave the bag. Shopify. I mean, eBay and Amazon, the traffic is there, right?
Yeah.
The pool is created. The pool is created. Shopify, empty website.
Nobody knows about your website.
Nothing. You go and learn how to drive traffic. Once you figure that out, then you can make money. And I started Shopify. I've done like 30,000 with one product. We've been making about $50 to $100 a day profit. Doesn't sound too great, right? But still, extra money. And I've stopped it because it just took too much of my time.
I think it's a different skill set that you got to develop with Shopify, because it comes down to like you driving the traffic to your store. There's a lot of testing and tweaking, and a lot of trial and errors, picking the right product. It's just more science to it than just doing eBay and Amazon. eBay and Amazon,
science,
just find what's selling already, you find a source, you list that, or find something similar, you list that, and it's just as easy as that. When like Shopify, you have to build up your audience, brand your store, and there's a lot more stuff to do. Like, I've never done Shopify, but I've seen and heard a lot about it to have an idea, and Andrei did have experience with
Shopify. Waste of money. Waste or waste? A waste of money. Nah, I wouldn't say it's a waste of money. Nothing is a waste of money. It's how you're approaching. Maybe you just had a bad experience, and I do feel sorry about you. But it's what's waste of money is the people that there's a lot of people that are telling you too many good fairy tales, and they'll never help you out. I think that's the problem. Okay, like Zachary is saying, Mohammed is saying right now that he's feeling bad about coaching people. He wants to create a Udemy course first. It's literally the same thing as what we're doing with our YouTube channels. For example, I got a YouTube channel. Gene has a YouTube channel. Go on there, explore the YouTube channel, start for free, and then go and if you want to get into the point, get the mentoring program, get to work one-on-one, become a coaching member, and etc. That's how it works. People get to choose. If they make something work with the free information, it's gonna be a lot easier for them to make a decision about the more advanced stuff. Shopify is a waste of money. You gotta know how to play.
Yeah, and same thing with Chinese suppliers. Like, I've spoke with some people. They're become very successful dropshipping from AliExpress, and some people had their accounts shut down. It's just there's a different strategy to work with each store, and the same strategy that you use to dropship from Amazon to eBay is not the same strategy you would use for AliExpress, because it's just a different method, and you just gotta know who you're dealing with and how to deal with them, basically.
Yeah, on eBay and Amazon you just do the keywords. On the Shopify you do the Facebook ads, you do retargeting, you build the audience, you work on your CPC, you work on your CTR, you know, you read the metrics and etc. You understand what's converting, you understand when people are clicking on your offer and stuff like that. That's what you're working on, all right?
We got a big audience over here.
Yeah. What's the best for a beginner, Shopify or eBay? Depends on your skill. I would say eBay. Yeah.
If you have no skills in either or, then eBay would be the easier. If you're more familiar with like Facebook ads and stuff, then Shopify would probably fit you more.
If you have no money, that's eBay.
Yeah, because Shopify, you gotta do split tests, you gotta run some ads, you know, to see how they convert. And
yeah,
everything.
absolutely.
I'm actually learning Facebook ads right now. You know, I just, like I said, I bought a course.
It's like private labeling on Amazon as well. You know, you're diving in with the product and you have $5,000 to $10,000, let's say, in your pocket, and then you are, you know, you're thinking, you know, whether it's going to be right shot or not. With all the research, 95% of the time you are sure to succeed because you do your in-depth research. And then, but something could go wrong. With eBay, nothing can go wrong because, you know, you're listing products. Yes, you might lose. Okay, you might lose $30, $40 on insertion fees. All right, and that's it.
It's becoming kind of loud over here, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, like eBay, you know, if you do things right and like, you know, don't sell no counterfeit products. Like a guy posted that his account got shut down, dropshipping from AliExpress, selling counterfeit products. I mean, come on. Don't if you're selling like a Sony brand from China, that's common sense. That's most likely counterfeit. You know, so Daniel. Man, my kid is being kind of loud here. Lots of energy.
4 kids here. Yeah. For the first time selling Amazon, get the money when they buy order or when the order is sent. You'll get when the order is confirmed.
I just found out if you sell on Amazon, if you're in UK, you get your payments within 48 hours.
Yeah.
Like in US, if you're selling Amazon.com, then you get your funds every 2 weeks. So you gotta have enough money, you know, to process your orders until you get paid.
Yeah, Amazon. That's why, okay, if you got no money, and that's what 99% of the people are either starting with or wanting to do, because a lot of people aren't willing to put in your money up front, eBay is the easiest platform. If you have the right mindset, and if you know that, and if you're willing to invest money no matter what, because that's what every business takes usually, and you can start from Amazon or Shopify. But it really depends how far you can go financially. So, but that's why eBay is always the #1 choice for me in terms of teaching people, and for you as well, right?
Yeah.
eBay is the easiest one to begin, guys. It's just easiest to start.
Easy is a good foundation.
You might have less returns, like you might see less of a money to be made in the future. Like on Amazon, you can scale up to pretty big results. On eBay, you can make 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 a month. Profit 3,000 on average, 4,000. Those kind of like an average results, like after all expenses, which is still substituting your living. But on Amazon, you can make probably more on average, but it takes more risks and it takes more investment.
Which is, I think, it's good. The reason why it's good to start on eBay, because, like I said, every source that you're using, whether it's Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, or whatever, there's a different way, different ways to work with each source. So it's best if you test out with eBay and learn how each store works. Hey, kids. Shh. Sorry, it's kind of being kind of over.
As well?
Okay, that's my niece.
Your brother's over.
Yeah. So learn how to work with each store that you're dropshipping from, and then, you know, Amazon, because it's just more strict, it's easier to lose your account, which is why, you know, that's why we recommend start with eBay. Learn how the system works, the whole concept of dropshipping. Learn how each store works that you're dropshipping from. And then you could go ahead and do it on Amazon, which is why these groups and the communities there, you know, you get a part of, in private coaching groups and you know, the mentoring that you purchase. It's not even necessary for the information that you get from the course, but the community that you become a part of, the serious entrepreneurs that are willing to invest into themselves you get to network with them and ask what works for them and what doesn't, which sources, which stores work, and what experience they had. So, which is why you could avoid a lot of pitfalls and, you know, getting chances of getting your account shut down and stuff like that.
Exactly. Nothing to add. That's how it works.
Yep.
Alrighty.
How long were we on the line?
45 minutes. I think it's enough for
yeah,
now. I think it's
kids
really
are going out of
yeah.
control. You guys could continue commenting.
We're gonna wrap it up right now. I usually don't like doing lives more than 30 minutes because nobody watches them.
Yeah, but it's a special occasion. Andre visits.
Yeah. No, it's good. No, it's good. No, yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Make sure to upload it on your YouTube. I'll upload it on my YouTube as well, so people can see it. But yeah, first time in California here. Not the last time for sure. I mean, we fell in love with San Francisco. San Francisco was amazing. We stayed in LA for 10 days. Now I wish to stay in San Francisco for 10 days because I think San Francisco is more beautiful.
Yeah, honestly, I've been living here for so long, for like 21 years, and it's crazy because we always go to the same spot in San Francisco, but there's so much more to explore, like Pier 39 and just...
yeah, I feel there was like a central street.
The main spot where all the Russians go.
Alright, we went to
Twin Peaks.
We went to Chinatown yesterday.
Oh yeah, that, Twin Peaks, and then...
Chinatown, sushi on boats, sushi was amazing. You know the boats, they have the boats like in sushi, like the place where you just pick
Carmel on the Sea is really nice.
Okay, no, we just went to Alcatraz,
Monterey.
Golden Bridge, and there was a famous street called like, what is it, what is the Крisi, главная улица San Francisco называется?
Lombard or something?
Lombard?
Lombard Street?
Lombard Street, yeah.
Yeah.
Lombard Street, yeah.
It's the best dropship from eBay.
Which company is the best dropship? Which company? Oh, well, there's many suppliers.
The one that will offer you quality support and you know, ship your products, such as like Amazon.
Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, yeah, good. You know, Sam's Club, Overstock, Wayfair, name it.
Sam's Club, I stopped kind of using them. I mean, you gotta be careful with them because once you you know, ship multiple orders, like I think when it goes over 20 orders to different addresses within a month, they start charging you shipping. So just be aware of that. That's something new that they changed.
That's interesting because Sam's Club is the actual partner of Walmart.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up for now, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? Because the kids are going crazy. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up, Gene. Let's close it
off. Great having you guys on our live.
Yes.
You know, if you enjoyed us live and want, you know, me to do more lives, go ahead and or Andre. You know, I'm sorry, he's an expert with lives, but I'm starting to do them.
No, he's
just more.
Just doing videos. Just doing videos. Yeah, doing videos when you can about the good information and stuff. I love doing lives. Do more lives, Gene, as well. That's absolutely correct. Kids are going crazy, guys. All right, let's wrap it up.
Alright, thanks guys for having
grab the finish button.
with us. We'll see you guys inside the group.
Take care. Ciao.